So we finally have 4 new game modes that have been added to Halo Infinite multiplayer. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the 4 new game modes that have been added to Halo Infinite multiplayer. I do apologize that I'm a little bit late to this one. I know you're probably thinking, dude, it's been about a day or two. I actually don't know. I think it was like a day ago. But my health has been kind of up and down. It's not been good. Anyways, if you guys ever want to stay up to date with that kind of stuff, I post updates over on Twitter, game stuff, personal updates in case content gets slow and all that good stuff. So anyways, that's kind of why content's going to be a little bit slower. I do apologize for that. Like I said, got some health stuff to look into, but I want to talk about the 4 game modes that have been added to Halo Infinite multiplayer in this video, because obviously Halo Infinite multiplayer launched with kind of a little bit of, I guess, not a lot of games, or game modes rather, not a lot of content at launch, which is fine, obviously, right? We didn't have much, but as they said, you know, they're going to be adding stuff as time goes on. They're dedicated to continuing to support the game and continue to add stuff and make it a better experience for everybody. So this is really exciting stuff, obviously, because we have 2 game modes specifically that are classics. I guess a couple other ones are, no, 3 of them are classics, and then one of them is, like, at this point, probably considered a classic as well. So I guess you could say they're all classics in their own way. So basically, the game modes that have been added is Fiesta, which we got to experience and play in Halo Infinite multiplayer with the past event, the first event actually in multiplayer. And obviously, the way that works is you spawn in with random weapons and equipment on a variety of their arena maps. Expect the unexpected, the description reads. And then, of course, we have Team Slayer, which is already in the game, but now we have an actual playlist for Team Slayer. So if you just want to play Team Slayer, jump in, you know, just basic kind of, you know, kill people, pick up, you know, items that are on the map, you know, no objective or anything, then you could do that directly from the playlist itself if you want to play specifically that. Because some people just want to play that, right? It's kind of like other games' version of Team Deathmatch, you could say, right? So again, it's one of those kind of classic, basic game modes that some people just like to play, you know, and just want to choose that mode, not have to have objective modes in rotation with it. So next up, we have free-for-all Slayer. So basically, it's just free-for-all, right? It's you against everyone else. With my short hands-on time to capture gameplay for this video, because up on screen, I'll show you guys kind of a mixture of gameplay between Tactical Slayer, which we're going to talk about in a second, and free-for-all Slayer. In my time kind of experiencing it, it's free-for-all, right? But the idea, if you're new to Halo, maybe you haven't played it before, is obviously to kill everybody and be the one that gets the most kills and get 25 kills first. But there's a little bit of tactics behind it, right? Because obviously there's going to be a lot of getting double teamed, right? There's going to be a lot of moments where you're going to get someone just sneaking up on you from behind. It's going to be a little bit unfortunate. You're going to get in these kind of random situations that are might be even a little bit frustrating if you're not anticipating them, right? Because free for all is a lot different than all the other game modes. I mean, this game mode feels and plays a lot different because everybody is spawning everywhere, and every corner could be an enemy, and every person that is on the map, every Spartan is an enemy, right? There's no teammates, it's just you. So if you lose, it's all your fault. You got no one to blame, right? You got no one but yourself to blame. So obviously one of the things that you want to do is keep an eye out for your back. Try to keep your back to as many walls as possible. Know your environments, know your locations, right? Be aware. Awareness, I guess, is the baseline that I can say, is just have great awareness. Because if not, you're going to get pinched, you're going to be in a gunfight, and if you're not aware of where someone could be coming from behind, you might end up getting smoked from behind. It might happen either way, but at least if you're aware, you can try to avoid those situations as best as possible. Or you could be the one to kind of, if you want to play that way too, that's a way to win the game, is try to come in and clean house, right? If you know someone's in a gunfight, try to pick them off. You might even get a double kill, maybe even a triple kill out of it, depending on how many people are in that area. I mean, it could go very, very well in your favor, depending how the tides turn and all that good stuff. So again, free for all. It plays very, very differently than every other game mode. If you're not used to free-for-all in Halo, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time and a little bit of an adjustment period, right? Don't let that scare you away from trying it if you haven't tried it. And if you have been playing it, let us all know in the comments below what have been your best tactics to getting the upper hand. And then, of course, obviously knowing where the equipment, all the different weapons and all that spawns, the overshields, the active camos. Just like any other game mode, if you know those things and you can get to them quicker, Or you can use them as bait, right? That's another tactic. Use those locations as bait for people that are coming in, and just try to pick them off as they try to pick up those key items and whatnot. So that's a great way to do that. The next one, the fourth one, the final one, is Tactical Slayer. Now, you might not know what this is based on the name. Maybe you didn't play Halo 5 much. Maybe you're a classic player that played back in the day and you loved SWAT. This is basically SWAT. It is SWAT. There's no shields, no motion tracker, just you, just your BR, and a lot of headshots. Now, you can technically kill people with body shots, but it takes a lot more than the normal. Headshots are one-shot kills. That's kind of how this works, right? So that's why it's Tactical Slayer. I'm not really sure why they actually chose to rename it from SWAT, because SWAT is just a classic name. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I love that name, and I especially love when you kind of load in and the announcer's just like, SWAT. You know what I mean? I love that. You know, it's cool. It's classic, right? It's nostalgic. So, I mean, I'm just kind of nitpicking a little bit, obviously, over the name here, but obviously I would prefer if it was just called SWAT. It doesn't matter, though, because the game mode's the same, and that's all that matters. I'm happy it's in the game, and I'm sure a lot of people are, because this is a really fun game mode. And this is a game mode, by the way, that can really help you hone in your skills on kind of, you know, getting that pinpoint accuracy, getting those kind of headshots consistently, hitting your target consistently. This is going to be a really good game mode to kind of, you know, try to brush up on those skills. And honestly, you might not be very good at first. Maybe you are. Maybe you absolutely destroy. You absolutely own everybody. Maybe. But on the flip side, like I said, maybe you struggle a little bit, and that's okay. Let yourself struggle in this game mode. Push yourself to keep playing it, because it will 100% make you a better player. I'm telling you, when SWAT first came out back in the day, as I started playing it, I was really bad. I almost didn't like it at first, way back in the day, because it was like I wasn't used to having to try to pick off those headshots consistently, right? And I just kept pushing myself to play it because a lot of my friends were really into it, and so we kept playing it and playing it and playing it, and eventually I got better and I got better and I got better, and it helped me just be a better player, get my, you know, accuracy kind of more pinpoint. And even if you are a very accurate player, even if you have really good accuracy as is, I mean, it just sharpens your and hones those skills, right? There, you can always, you know, sharpen the sharpest blade in your toolbox, make it even sharper, cut like butter, right? Kind of, that's a probably bad metaphor. I don't even know. But the point being, you can always improve your skills. Even esports pros, right? Even the best of the pros, they're always trying to get a little bit better, you know, sharpen your skills a little bit more, just push yourself beyond that limit, and kind of get even further and further and further in your skill progression and all that good stuff. So I highly recommend Tactical Slayer. Honestly, Free For All and Tactical Slayer, SWAT, are two great game modes to get better, because Free For All can really help you hone in your skills on awareness, right? Forcing to be super aware of your surroundings more so than any team game mode, right? It's very, very crucial in that mode. And like I said, Tactical Slayer or SWAT being the mode where it really helps you kind of hone in and sharpen your accuracy skills to get those kind of pinpoint headshots. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about these game modes, and I guess give a little bit of tips and tricks and advice with these game modes, and suggest that you guys play them, you try them out. Like I said, especially Free For All and Tactical Slayer. Team Slayer is more of the kind of chill back, kind of basic game mode. Fiesta is just kind of like a fun, chaotic mode. But like I said, Free For All and Tactical Slayer can really help you with your skills if you do practice in those game modes. So definitely check them out. Try it out for yourself. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like so more people can see it. Subscribe for more gaming content. And I will see you guys soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on.